common sleep disorders. Ever wondered why some people just can't seem to get a good night's sleep, no matter what they try? For millions around the world, it's not as simple as closing their eyes and drifting off. Sleep disorders are a big reason for these restless nights. Let's dive into some of the most common sleep disorders with an empathetic look at what people go through and some eye-opening stats to highlight just how widespread these issues are. Number 1, insomnia. Insomnia is one of the most common sleep disorders, affecting around 10 to 30% of adults worldwide. The impact goes beyond just a single rough night. Chronic insomnia affects people's quality of life and can lead to issues like anxiety and depression. The National Sleep Foundation in the U.S. reports that about 35% of adults suffer from brief insomnia, while around 10% have chronic insomnia that can last for months or even years. Number 2, sleep apnea. Sleep apnea might be best known for causing loud snoring, but it's more serious than that. It disrupts breathing throughout the night and can increase the risk of heart disease and stroke. Roughly 936 million people aged 30 to 69 globally are thought to suffer from sleep apnea, according to a study published in the Lancet Respiratory Medicine. Number 3, restless leg syndrome, RLS. Imagine finally crawling into bed only to feel an uncomfortable urge to move your legs. It sounds frustrating, right? That's what people with restless leg syndrome, RLS, deal with every night. According to the American Sleep Association, RLS affects between 5 to 10% of adults in the U.S., with symptoms worsening in the evening and making restful sleep almost impossible. This condition can be emotionally draining, as it robs people of that much-needed relaxation. Number 4, narcolepsy. Narcolepsy is more than just feeling tired. It's a neurological disorder that causes sudden sleep attacks during the day, which can be highly disruptive and even dangerous. Narcolepsy affects about 1 in 2,000 people, according to the American Sleep Association. For those who live with narcolepsy, day-to-day life is often an exhausting balancing act, as staying awake becomes a constant challenge. Number 5, circadian rhythm disorders. These disorders mess with the body's internal clock, making it hard for people to fall asleep and wake up at normal hours. A common form of this is delayed sleep-wake phase disorder, DSWPD, which can affect 0.2 to 10% of the population. It's particularly challenging for teens and young adults, as they're often forced to follow sleep patterns that don't fit their natural rhythms. Number 6, parasomnias. Parasomnias cover strange behaviors that happen during sleep, like sleepwalking, night terrors, or even sleep eating. Studies suggest that about 4% of adults experience sleepwalking episodes, with children being even more prone due to brain development stages. For families, parasomnias can be as distressing to witness as they are for the person experiencing them. Sleep disorders affect more people than we often realize, and the impact on mental and physical well-being is huge. If you or someone you know struggles with any of these issues, know that you're not alone, and seeking help is a courageous step towards better rest.